people, greetings you all. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Welcome everyone. I take this time to welcome you all, my new subscribers, my returning subscribers, everybody on board. Welcome, enjoy the show. Thank you for your time. I don't take you for granted. You are the best of the best. So like the video, give the video a thumbs up, my people. Share my videos. We are road to 5K and keep on watching. So I just want us to talk about this issue of Casta. We all know what happened to her. She became sick suddenly, like any other person. We are in this life. Today it is her, tomorrow is you. So it is something which rotates. You can never tell of tomorrow. It's only God who knows what tomorrow holds. But she became sick. And the story we know. She's been out there for two years or 1.5 years out there, but came back now. So she came back like 3 months ago, I think. But also she's not been posting like regularly, but could post videos. So we knew she's out there and with her God, that one, we know that. So all this time she was just giving herself time and people time, at least to welcome her. And there was no way she could just come out and just start saying, oh, my friends abandoned me. Oh, people would have said, they didn't owe you anything. You see, people would have said, oh, that was your life to deal with. Because out here, we have different people out here. And different minds. But before even we get into the receipts, what she's trying to tell us about this friendship, how friends cut her off when she became sick. They cut her off. She's going to give us the reasons, and from the reasons which she's giving us, we are going to at least react on that and see and relate. Relate, because some of the things which she talked about, some of us have passed through that. So you can understand what she's been going through. So one thing I need to say before even we get to the receipt is like, one should know this. In this life, the only person who cannot leave you is God. The people whom you think are around you when you are having good time, you're just having good time. When you have money, they're the first people you call. Oh, let's meet here. Oh, let's go here. The moment you get yourself into problems, assume now you are sick and ABCD is needed. These are the people you'll never see in your life. So don't be surprised. The people who surround you, whom you think you are close to, you can even count like 1 or 2. You find like there are some other people, even their parents leave them. That is the world we are living in. You find like best friends can leave you. It is very, very sad. Hearing this girl saying her friends left her after getting sick, that is very hurtful. Very, very hurtful. Maybe she would have told us the relatives left her. That one is understandable. Because when Jesus was talking to his disciples, when he was trying to reveal things to them, he told them, now, I'm not just talking to you like any other person. I'm talking to you like my friends, because friends, you tell them everything. Is it because we are living in end times? I don't understand. Because a friend should stand with you. But this one who is talking to you now, I don't want to start with my story. Let's get to Quasta first. Then we relate things, and then you'll know what friends can do to people. They are good friends and they are bad friends. It's only that you can never tell the type of a friend you have until the time, or unless you get yourself into problems. That is now when you'll know, oh, so these were not my friend. A friend who will stand there with you. As a friend who can even give you that one coat which he has. That friend is Jesus Christ. That is Jesus Christ. That's why we need to lean on that friend. He will never leave you. Even in the hospital where that girl, where Casa was sleeping, that friend was there with her. The parents could go home and exchange clothes and come back, but that friend Jesus was there. Was not going anywhere, never changed clothes, was just there. Same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Never left her. So I just urge her, be fine. You don't need these friends. They were never your friends in the beginning. They were never your friends in the beginning, because you cannot leave your friend because of sickness. You cannot if you're a genuine friend. They were just friends with benefits, or of benefits, how you call it. But a real friend, a genuine friend, leave you at a time of need, very hurtful. Very hurtful. And I think this girl is just strong. Narrating that story, talking about the friends leaving her at the time she needed the most, that would have made her shed tears, because let other people live, let other people live, let other people live, but a friend is very, very, very hurtful. It became emotional, and before we get into the receipt, no, when I talk of such thing, being a mother and having experience, that made me became emotional. But we have to know, she's talking about who and who, because she did say who, but we all know the friends whom she was trying to talk about are the friends whom we know here in YouTube space. That is Mwango and Davy Jr. This girl used to visit them in Nyabohanse. Mura Senso just came to know this girl through them. But they were not very close. I would not say Mura Senso was a friend to her, but almost hijacked that friendship from these other people. But because he wanted to help during that time, but he was never her friend. Even him, there was a time he talked about that this girl is not my friend, but I know this girl because of my siblings. So this girl was a friend to Mwango and to Davy Jr. And you know how he used to call this caster. The names are out there. Baby caster, baby caster, baby caster. Then later on, when she needed them the most.
Guys, why I think my friends cut me off. Okay, so this is such a random video, as in it's so random, and it's based on very personal experiences, and yeah, so one of the reasons why I think my friends cut me off is because I am an avoidant, right? So normally when I have a lot of problems, or when just things are not going right around me or in my life, I tend to isolate and just deal with my problems alone, and I don't want anybody around me. I don't want people to share my...
Number one reason which Kasa is giving is the reasons why some of her friends cut her off. She's avoidant, and I think I'm also like her. When I'm going through tough times, I always don't share. I'm one person who does not share. So first, she blamed herself because she's not one person. When she's going through tough times, she goes out there and starts telling people. Because also that one, jumping out there, telling people what you are going through, and you don't know how people will take this and how it will affect you later. You see? So normally, there are people like that. So she is one of them. She isolates herself. So she blames herself because not sharing. You see? Not sharing when she's having problems. And that one always happens to me a lot. A lot. And you find, like, after that, you find people saying, oh, but you didn't say, you didn't tell us. But that is how you are. Because first you want to see, you want to deal with it first to know, can you handle it yourself? Because you don't know how it will affect other people. So you tend to just keep it for yourself. So I think that is the type of caster. When she's going through, or when she was going through such a tough time, she never wanted to share.
News. I just want to be there. I just want to be stuck. And I think that's one of the parts where me and most of my friends do not agree on, because they think, Kasta, if you share your problems, you're gonna get help. So if you don't share your problems, you're not gonna get help. But me, I just...
Also that one, okay, people can just say you should share, because it also depends. Like now, you find, like, others would advise you, but you shouldn't keep this thing for yourself. You need to share with your friends. You need to share it with people. It's not bad to share. It is not bad to share. But in this time of sharing, you might share, but other people. Huh? We are talking of friends. The same friends you might share with them, but thinking what you are going through, they are going through the same. Yet there are some who just feel like, she deserves that. You see? So that is why you find like such people like Castor, who are avoidant, they don't like to share their issues. First, they have to weigh options. You have to weigh options and see, is it the right time to share? How is it going to affect me after sharing? Because not only sickness, because out here, people go through different things out here. You might maybe going through divorce. You might maybe you've left your job, maybe you are sacked, and then you share. Huh? There are some people who are going to take it positively. There are some people who are going to take it negatively. There are some people who are going to talk about, she used to maybe, Kiswahili says, alikuwa anajifanya sana. So people will take it differently. Others will say, she used to think she's a big girl, or she used to think she's like this, or she used to think she's like this. So these are the things which an avoidant person always weighs these things. How is it going to affect me or others? First, you have to put yourself in that, and that's why you avoid, you try to do things your way or keep things for yourself, because you don't want the outcome to come and affect you. Do not forget, you are passing through tough time, and then you share, and then it goes out there, and then you get a backlash. It will affect you more than you expected. So that's why you find like some people try to just keep things for themselves, not because they don't want help, but they are looking at it on another angle. What if I share and then I get backlash, or people start talking this and that? So it makes you feel like, let me just deal with it.
Feel like I want to share my problems, but at a very slow pace. I want to process my issues. I want to see.
That is very good. Okay, you can share your process or your problem or whatever you are going through, but in a slow pace. You don't need to shout with it. Tell this one, I'm suffering, I'm going through this, I'm going through divorce, blah blah blah. You get something like this, you are on top of. So with her, she was just doing it on low key. You see, because already the friends knew she was unwell. You don't need to be calling them. No. They know you are unwell. So if someone is willing to assist you, if someone is willing to check on you, because if these people are your friends, you check on each other. So if you call this person and you don't get a response, the next time is to go and check on them. So the moment you go and check on them and you get they are not well, you find like they are not well, you don't expect to be told again. It's not now about sharing. It is you to take it from there as a friend. You do what is necessary, not wanting this to be sharing. Okay, you can share. I don't say people don't share, but too much sharing can affect the sick person or that person who is in need.
Am I comfortable sharing this or not? Am I ready to share this or not? And then I can be able to share. So I think that's one of the main reasons why.
I like the type of attitude she has, because number one, you have to sit down and share. Is this the type of thing I want to share? Is it the right time to share it? Because also, number one, remember, you've been hit with this. It is not a laughing matter. It is your life now. How it is going to affect people out there, how people are going to take it out there, because it will come back to you again, because you will know, you will hear what people talk about or how the response is. So that response can that response can affect you, and that's why you find like she was taking it slow, decided what are the things which I need to share and what are the things I need to keep for myself. Of course, it's also good for her health, was good for her own being. You are sick, you don't need this negative energy. You deal with what you are dealing with. The ones which you can share, you share. The ones which you feel these ones are mine. Not everything. Yeah.
Secondly, you see, normally it's difficult for me to process. I feel like most of my friends, they have cut me off during this cancer battle and stuff, and I totally get them. I actually understand them 100%. Here's why. So before cancer, you are this bubbly, happy, amazed. Oh my god, that swing is crazy.
This one is very painful. If she's saying that she understands them 100%, them cutting her off because she became sick. This is the time now. You needed your friend, or you need your friend. Then they cut you off when you got sick. I don't think you should understand them. You should just let it be, but not understand them. These are the things which, when you sit down, you can question yourself. You mean these people left me when I needed them the most? What is it that I did? You see, these are the questions which one might ask if they were your friends. Your friends are people who are just acquaintances. Maybe they were not. But a real friend, when they leave you a time like this, you cannot understand them.
You're this bubbly, happy version, and you're always just celebrating, you're just always happy, and then all of a sudden, sickness hits you, and you see, sickness is so random. So it hits everybody differently, and some people will want to have people all around to share with them, to talk to them, to have an experience with them, but others don't want that. And so, as much as I am trying to process the sickness, my friends were also trying to process it. And some of them, they have never been friends with people who are diagnosed at any point. So I just feel like,
Kasa, that is not an excuse. Our friends, okay, even you had not experienced that. So they should go with you through this if they were your real friends. You are also unaware of this. Not that you grew seeing people who are sick. Even if you grew, even if you had experience, still it will hit you. And this is now the time you needed these friends of yours. And this is now the time they cut you off.
maybe it was too much for them and they couldn't even be able to handle it. Like, they were just like, oh my goodness, Caster, you're just going through a lot, Taki. Just, move, and that's it. So that's another reason why I think my friends cut me off during this season. And
I don't think that is a good reason for them. If they were your friends, Caster, if they were your genuine friends, no. This is now when you will know so and so had a friend. I will add something here before we get to another reason why friends cut her off. Some of these things we have to relate. I know out there you also have gone through a lot, different challenges, because we are not perfect, we are human. So Casa is narrating hers, Pamela has hers, another person also has hers. I'm relating mine not through sickness. I'm relating mine at workplace where I used to work. I resigned because I felt like it was enough for me. When I resigned and left the job, I don't know whether out there are some people who are relating with what I want to say. When you leave a job where you are working, when you are out there, people think that when they talk to you, they will be relieved from their duties. I don't know whether you understand me. So people tend not to associate themselves with you. The fact that you left the job. Maybe there's one or two people out there who relate to this. So that one also can cost you your friendship. You decided to resign on your own, you left. So the friends which you left here, who are still working here, they do not want to associate with you because they are fearing. When they are seen with you, they will be sacked. So that one also can cause your friendship with people who don't know what friendship is all about. Because I experience it, because they feel like now they don't want to be seen with you. Because when they are with you, they are risking their job. So I relate that, because also it costed me my friends, my dear friends. I didn't realize that the fact that I left job on my own, doing my own things, will make her even fear to be with me, because she was trying to protect her job. Because seeing her with me is like a bad thing now. It happens to many people. Maybe I would love to see that in the comment section, people who have passed through that. I'm just relating this to caster issue. What friends can turn to be. They can be friends with you today, and tomorrow, if maybe you feel like, I don't want this job, this job is draining me, I'm going out, I'm resigning. The moment you resign, now the friend doesn't want to be seen with you, because she fears or he fears that whenever maybe someone sees her or him with you, she or he can be reported, oh, I saw so and so with Pamela in town. You see? So such people are here. But you find a genuine friend who will not bother, because as much as maybe people can go and say, oh, I saw Pamela and so, they are doing their job. If you want to sack them because they were with, if you want to sack them because they were seen with their friends, it's up to you. So long as they are doing their work. These are people who believe in themselves. So when Kasa is talking about this, I relate it to many things. And I know even you people, you know, you've lost your friends through other different circumstances.
Another reason is people assume you automatically want money, right?
There. I'm telling you, that is now the biggest thing now. That is now the biggest thing. Try to resign, try to leave a job, or try be in a situation where you are sacked, or maybe your business is not doing well. The friends which you used to have, the friends whom you used to eat nyama choma with, when they just see your call like this, they will just think it is money you want from them. Maybe you just miss them. Maybe you just want to catch up. But they think now the fact that you are out there, the only thing which you want is just money from them. Not even saying hi, not even friendship anymore. It happens a lot, because people think that when you have, maybe if you are sick, maybe you are not employed, because other people, they still have that mind that you must be employed to have money. They don't know. People do, like now people are in YouTube, people are doing their businesses out there. So when they see your call, oh, this one needs money. So that one also is a problem also. People tend to think that way. When you call just to say hi, all they think about is money.
People assume that you automatically need finances whenever whenever you're calling them or texting them. They just be starting these money conversations. I'm so broke, host, nini. But sometimes it's never even about that. It's about the presence. It's about showing up for them, making them feel cared for. Like for me, I just feel like any of my friends who I ever talked to, and then they started bringing up this money conversation, they made me feel so uncomfortable talking to them ever again, and so I never did. Right?
She just wanted to be with a friend. At least to have someone to sit down with, or to tell you how she feels. Because see, when you are sick, maybe you are just surrounded with your mom, your dad. So sometimes you need your age mate, your peer, at least to sit beside you there. That is now when they are thinking just about money, money, money. So these are the things which hurt many people, and also it can derail people's healing, healing, because it makes you feel like, oh, so I'm not wanted. It has reached to this point where even my friends can't be close to me. So this one can affect someone. It's not good. Friends out there, please behave.
Like, if you have the capacity to help someone, go ahead. But if you do not, don't keep brushing it on their faces. I know you need. I don't have money. I'm so broke. Oh, blah 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 blah. Like, it's just a lot, and I do not expect you, because one thing that I think sickness has taught me is
People pretending to be friends. Oh, we love her. Oh, she's this. Oh, she's one of our own. But whenever she calls, the only thing which you think of is just money. Money, money. Oh, I'm broke. This person has not even asked you for money. She has not asked for money. She thought maybe there's friendship between you. That's why she's checking on you. But what do you think? Or what do you first think of is money. This money which people think is everything. One day we will leave it here. I'm telling you, one day we will leave it here.
If you have the capacity to help someone, go ahead. But if you do not, don't keep brushing it on their faces. I know you need. I don't have money. I'm so broke. Oh, blah 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 blah. Like, it's just a lot, and I do not expect you, because one thing that I think sickness has taught me is no one owes you anything. So even you don't owe me, medicine or money for anything. You don't owe me a dime, like, at all. But then when my friends like start measuring our conversations on that, then I think I cut them off or they cut me off. So
very true, because you don't owe them anything, they don't owe you a thing. But now, or when they are bringing, oh, I don't have this, oh, I'm broke, you just cut them off. You just cut them off. You don't need to have them. For what now? You have your God. You don't need such people in your life. You better be alone with your God. And also, if you have family members, have those ones.
My friends cut me off 100%, yes. But have I cut off other of my friends? Yes. Let me tell you something else that triggers me so much, that has me cutting someone off. So all of a sudden, you've started approaching me in past tense. Guys, we need to relax. Like, if you...
She has cut her friends 100%. They have also cut her 100% because of the reasons like these ones. Bringing stories which does not make sense, you'll have to be cut off. Furthermore, you are not God, I'm telling you. In this life, people will live. And people have been living. You can only leave this world when God allows it. You find like people get terrible accidents, but they survive. Why? Because their time is not yet. So do not even worry when people cut you off. People can cut you off, but they don't own your life.
You have the ability, we will go out to, maybe twin rivers and take part in activities. If you are okay, we would no, let's do it. I feel like anyone who's going through something, a life transition or anything, they want to be outside when they have the capacity. So sometimes you just feel like, I just want to be home, I just want to sleep. But some other time you just want to be outside, like you want to be outside in your fullest capacity.
Oh, if you would have been well, we would have gone into this place, or we would have done this, or we would have, you see, you can still do it now. And this is now the time when she needs your motivation. You can go to those places you used to go. Do not say if you would have. It's like now that makes her to feel like, oh, so I'm no longer active or what?
It's so sad when people start approaching you as past tense. It makes you wonder, okay, am I okay? As in, am I still alive? It's like an unaliving you when you're still alive. So it
Yes.
makes you feel, I don't fit.
That makes you feel like, I've been ruled out now. So that shows how you not be okay. How are these people looking at me? How do I look? Am I okay? So that can even make you not even to get out of your house. Because now you think people will judge you, or you're not doing activities which you used to do like last year. It is not good. Because that is now killing morale, as she's saying that unaliving you. And these are your friends who should be with you, who should motivate you.
In on here or stuff. And then something else. Sometimes I do not want to reply, or I do not feel like speaking to anybody. Like sometimes it's so overwhelming. Life is just a lot to me, and to maybe I'm trying to figure things out. I'm trying to process this. I'm trying to grieve. I'm trying to, like, it's a roller coaster of a lot of things. And then you text me, and for example, I do not respond on time, or maybe I just don't respond, or maybe I just don't know what to say. Like these messages where people say, "Are you okay, baby girl?" Okay, sometimes I'm not, and it's crazy.
Of course, that one now is not understanding you, misunderstanding. Because this is someone who is battling. You know she's sick. Sometimes she can be okay. Sometimes she cannot be okay. So even her not replying you at the time you wanted, because it's like you are imposing rules to her. Those are not genuine friends. Those ones you have to cut them. You don't need them in your life now. You need good vibes. You need positive minds. Those ones you have to cut them off like yesterday. You don't need such people in your life. You do not.
That when you tell someone, yeah, today I woke up feeling, so much better, and then they will assume that you are actually okay, you're fine now. That's not the case. Sometimes you're not feeling yourself, but you have to go by another day. You have to go through a new, time and everything. And I actually think and feel like some friends will cut you off, and this is very normal. A lot of friends will leave at this time, and best believe, if you had like 10 friends, 8 are more likely to leave. And the 2 that you thought were not close to you, that you didn't have like that deep bond, are more likely to stay than the 8 that you thought have the highest capacities of staying in your life and everything. So what does this losses and transition, like you had these friends and now your friends look at you different. Sometimes like for me, some of my friends will look at me and be like, you used to travel, now you can't travel, we can't even engage you in anything. Sometimes they engage you and you don't want to go because you don't feel like going, right? And
it is not a matter of not feeling like going. It's because they do not understand you. They chose not to understand you. There are people who can just decide, no, I'm not going to understand this person. Because they've never gone through that. Or they're just assuming things. You cannot just say the fact that you are traveling now, you can just travel. Things have taken a different turn. Even your pace, your movement has to be different. Because you're still in the healing process. People have to understand that. And if there are friends who cannot understand that, you cut them off.
So it's just difficult. But I'll tell you something. You see, after everything is said and done, you will not be sick forever. You will not be, going through that transition forever. So at some point, things will change. You'll be okay. Things will better up, and things will start to look, more natural and more, doable, relatable, and all of that. And don't you forget the friends who stuck around with you.
Yes, very true. Do not forget the 2 friends who stood by you. I'm happy she came out and talked about these things. All this time, ever since she came back, she never wanted to talk about these things because She just came and people were still welcoming her. There was no way out. She could just come and say, bro, this is what my friends are doing to me. Oh, this is what my friends have changed to be. Huh? The so-called friends whom we know. But my advice to you, or what I can tell you, just believe in God. That is the only thing I can tell. Believe in God. Now you know where you come from, Castle. You know the journey which you still have ahead of you. You don't need these negative things in your life. You do not need even such people in your life. You have to focus with your medication. You have to focus with whatever you are doing, and you have to focus. Put your God first. Friends will go and new ones will come. Maybe this one, that was their time to leave. It is also not bad. As you move ahead, you leave others on the way and you'll get others on the way. So do not even bother. Now that you've spoken about it, I don't think there's anybody out here who will be asking you, but we don't see you with so and so. No, you've finished. You have finished everything, and we know what has been happening out there. Pretense, liar, pretenders all the time. But anyway, we thank God. God is everything. There's no much I can say. I'm happy. At least now you feel free because you wanted to address this. And you did address it at the right time. You did come with it very fast. I'm happy. So anyway, thank you so much, my people, for watching. Thank you so much for the support. The Sabbath is about to begin. So see you again tomorrow after the Sabbath, God willing. Bye-bye.